Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope everyone's had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Today is Friday, immediately after the Thanksgiving, and what I am going to be doing is I am now featuring a update on all of the silver pours that I have bought and have started this silver pours feature on. So what I plan to do is I'm going to show you again all of the pieces. Some of them may have kind of been dormant and hiding in a very long video from way back. So I'm going to go straight in and I'm going to show you guys what this really is all about and how excited I really am. So really, where to begin? Well, I suppose let's start off with cutting it right to the point. I have a lovely, fantastic, and amazing axe. This one was made by Pure. And you could wear it as a pendant or a key ring or whatever you really like to do. But this is in my collection. It's my nice silver collection. And it's even sharpened it for me. So this is one of the things that the company from Pure has sent me. I'm just going to move it out of the way so I know what I'm doing as and when. This is a fantastic squirrel. And this, if I actually put it into focus, I'm sorry. And this one was made by Silverback Stacker. So you can see his awesome little monkey waving at me. Hello. Yeah, I love it. I think he's cool. He rocks. Well, he is nuts at the end of the day. He's in his mouth. So I don't know. Moving on. Another one by Pure is... And Pure, by the way, is a lovely Scottish firm or company, husband and wife team, from what I understand. And I got a Scotty dog. Shortly after I made this video, I said, oh, it'd be really lovely if I had a thistle. And I received a message back saying, oh, we have thistles. And then they showed me a picture and I thought, are you kidding me? Oh, well, I will have to pick a thistle up at some point to purely represent Pure. No pun intended there. Yeah. This is just absolutely beautiful. I love them. Yeah, let's grab some of these out of the way. These are a couple of the forum bars that I bought from Backyard Bullion. And he's always been extremely helpful and just really on the ball when it comes to stuff. So I have 181 and 093. I believe there's about 200 of these that were made in 2018. So there you go. Those off to a side. Now let's see here. What else do I have? And bear in mind, this may just be the silver, but there's also a ton of stuff. And when I say a ton of stuff, I'm talking about things like often referred to as swag. I really hate that term. But I have a bunch of stuff that was also sent to me. So like, for instance, let's grab this beast here because I love this beast as well. Now this one was from my good friend up in Northern England, or sorry, Northern New York, shall I say. And this is from the Colonel. And when I was mentioning about stuff, he also sent me over one of his graphite molds, which I will be featuring very soon. So you can see what that looks like. But if you go back on the video, you'll actually see that But this is one of the little things that the Colonel has sent along. Since then, he's done a lot. He's also bought some proper gems for more of the eyes, and I believe Alice is helping him out. Let's dive straight in here. Oh, some monster pieces. And when I say monster, guys, we're talking 10.5 and 10.8 ounces. So I'm holding over 21 ounces of silver. And each of them are slightly different. Have a look at the motorcycle on the bottom. Okay. Let's have a look at this motorcycle. Not fully. The tire's not there. So this is from Losing Louis. And you can see my ACE, the Ace of Spades. And Louis had done these for my boys. So these actually are pieces that my boys will have forever. Yeah, I'm allowed to show them off. Yeah, this is the first hand-poured silver that they've received. Let's go into, oh yes, let's go into this one here. I love this. It's a nice shell from Dixie Silver Miner, and it is beautiful. It is just so realistic. I mean, it's a heavy beastie. But yeah, it is absolutely beautiful. So that's from Dixie Silver Miner. Let's get this monster out of the way here. So this one here is a 3-piece. We'll lift that off. Look at the work and craftsmanship. Now this one, I was very fortunate to get. Oh, carefully. And this one is from Bernie, Silver to Burn. And I will put links shortly in the description to follow it. It's starting to tone up nicely where I've been holding on to it. But I love the mummy in this, sarcophagus here. I just think it is just absolutely amazing. Goes to show you some of the, the hard work that everyone really puts into these, the pieces and how they actually go about it. I mean, sorry, I'm not doing it any justice by doing that. It's all stamped up. But yeah, as I said, far too much to really show in this. But if you go back and watch the original video, you will actually see some bits and bobs. Let's do another one here. This is a beautiful heart. And this was from the one and only Mr. Zeke. And Mr. Zeke and the Colonel kind of tag teamed up and sent over one parcel all together, which was really good of them. Yeah, I thought that was fantastic and amazing. The one piece of silver, I said the one piece that's not silver that's on the table here. This was, as I was mentioning about swag, if you like, so to speak. This is from Dixie Silver Miner, the miner team over there. It's, as you can clearly see, an octopus that's made out of copper. And yeah, I think it's fantastic. Look at the little suckers. And I'm not being funny when I say suckers. So, yeah. Very, very nice. Oh, this was again, if you want to call it the swag, if you want, this was from Bernie. I believe it's from Bernie. I think, was it Bernie or Louis? I need to double check on that one. Yeah, no, it was Bernie, if I remember. If I got it wrong, guys, please, I'm sorry. I need to really check, but I'm sure that was Bernie's. I do have all the bits and bobs, the letters and all that. Oh yes, because it was Bernie, because he was being silly with, if you look on top here very carefully, focus, you'll see the 999 stamp here is actually inverted, so it's showing as, or what would appear to be 666. And I thought that was kind of a neat touch to add. We have a monster little bar here, kind of a contradiction in terms, but this one was from Backyard Bullion again, and he was going to try to tone it up, and I said, no, please stop. At the time I remember hollering at him, so I quickly got this off, and it has some fantastic ripples. It's a fairly sizable piece. I mean, it's 5.73 ounces. Again, with his hallmark and the Edinburgh Assay hallmark as well. So, again, another fantastic piece. This little beauty down here was just recently featured in one of my very last ones. It's a little tiger head from Tomoko's Enterprises. And as I said, there's another story behind this. Please make sure that you check out that video because it is super cool. And I am just picking these up in random order because I could have just bunched everything together, but no, I'd rather do it. Let's go for another tiny one. This one's from, again, I'm sure you can see, Mr. Zeke. This is what he classes as a small button, or as I like to say, it's kind of like a polo, but it's much smaller in diameter. But yeah, it's Tree of Life there. Really like that. Really do. I think that's actually really cool. I mean, it's only half an ounce, but at the end of the day, it's still just a really cool thing. And to be able to do all of that work on top of, it's just amazing. Let's get over, we'll deal with that in a minute. I say deal. We'll show that off in a minute. And again, these were just featured, but I want to show them again because this is still part of the pour section. And these are the angel wings from Tomoko's Enterprise. And Dean is a fantastic guy. He is someone I would actually classify as a friend. I don't know if the colors are actually coming through, but there's a lot of blues and toning starting to really happen since it's been in my possession. But it looks amazing. I mean, these really do. And they're personalized with my initials, which I thought was just another added touch to it, and really fantastic. Something that I don't expect anything. I'm always surprised when I'm featuring pours what they're going to send. I mean, you know, for all I know, and rightly so, I'm going back to, you know, Bernie's thing here. You know, I could receive something very small. I could receive something, let's say, extremely large. I don't really know. I leave it completely up to them. I'm not, you know, bothered, or if that's the right way to put it. Again, Dixie Silver Miner. They had done this, which is fantastic. You got their details on there. See? DSM. And this is the Guy Fawkes. And soon to be approaching. Actually, no, we've already passed Guy Fawkes. So there you go, because it was the 5th of November. I'm losing what day it is at the moment, so that's not good. It's probably because I have a lot of work ahead of me to do. We only have 2 more pieces, guys. So we will hit it up here with Mr. Zeke again. and his beautiful Tree of Life. This is a nice chunky cube, as you can see there. I think it's just beautiful. So, yeah. And to finish it off, because it is the final piece, this one was bought again. So I actually knew what I was buying, but this was from Backyard Bullion. And his father had done all of the fantastic woodwork here out of oak. And then there's nice velvet bottom, which was stuck on. Then the plaques were added, and then this is supposed to represent the globe here. So you can see some continents, and this is a really chunky piece, and actually it's quite deceptive. You pick it up and you think, wow, you know, but it's, I mean, it's 5.4 ounces, and I remember, I've numbered 20. I think there's 25 of these. I'm not too sure. I'll have to double check because I don't have the COA out with me. But to kind of give you an idea, really, guys, about how much of stuff I've just really unboxed and packaged, it's over there. But yeah, so let's pull out some of the big ones first here. So I'm always looking for more pours, but I do have 3 more pours already sorted out, in line, already agreed to, paid for if you like, and really it's now a waiting game on the Postal Service to see when that's gonna come, because it's just super, super awesome. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. And I am just super excited, to say the least. I really am, because I think at the end of the day, you know, for me to highlight and to show these off is a treat, but for me to actually be able to hold them and play with them and to just see how much work everyone has put into this entire collection that, you know, has amassed, is just phenomenal, because every pour that I have just shown here has really gone above, beyond, and just shown nothing but awesomeness. Oops. And I can't thank them all enough. I mean, every one of you guys know how much I really do appreciate all of this. I think, you know, what you guys have done is just mind-blowing. Anyway, this video has gone on far, far longer than I was actually anticipating. I was trying to go through them very quickly, but I hope you have enjoyed. As I said, every pour will be listed down in the description. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And I'll be doing another video on Monday. So I'm off for the weekend, and have a great weekend yourself, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for me.